Yay, let's go. W's in the chat. Hey, guys, if you're tuning in here, I'm going to be live for maybe like another hour while the sun goes down. I'm just, these storms are very pretty, so I think we're going to have a nice sunset here. No tornadoes, probably not going to get any hail or wind. These are severe warned, but I'm on the west side. I'm kind of going for like photo opportunities more than anything. Trying to get a nice photo opportunity here as the sun is going down. So, yeah, we're in Kansas. Trying to get some nice photos as the sun goes down here. I think we're going to have a really pretty sunset. But, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a pretty chill stream. I mean, we're kind of just going to... Hey, what's up, Tim? It's going to be a pretty chill stream here. We're kind of just going to... the backside of these, I don't know if you could call them supercells. I mean, for a little bit, they had some supercell characteristics, but... I mean, other than that, just really pretty storms. I'm gonna get to a good vantage. I'm gonna get to a good vantage point here. Let me get my booster plugged in. I don't have any connection issues. Hopefully, some of these mid-level clouds can clear out, and we can sunset here. That's what we can hope for. All right. Booster's on. Look at that rainbow on the right side of the screen. I'm on some dirt roads, so the camera's pretty shaky. So I'm gonna go ahead and find a place to stop. But look at this, right above these storms, clear air. So they should have an opportunity for a pretty cool looking sunset here in the next hour as we get to the golden hour, what we call it. The problem today is these storms are struggling to maintain themselves. So, you know, I mean, they're really kind of struggling because there's some warmer air in the mid-levels, warm air in the mid-levels of the atmosphere, and it's kind of capping these storms from really going too crazy. So, and there's a lot of dry air aloft, which is part of the reason why these storms are so photogenic, is because there's a lot of that dry air in the middle of the atmosphere. And that really clears these out and makes them really pretty. But it also kind of limits how high the updrafts can go, or how explosive the updrafts can be. So these storms have been struggling a little bit to reach their full potential, which is what I expected. I did not expect them to do too high. I'm going through the middle of like a forest on the left side of my screen. So I'm trying to get out of here into some more country area where I can get a better view of this thing. Kind of stop and just chill. Maybe I'll get a little closer. We can stop and chill for about, the sun goes down maybe in about half an hour, 20 minutes. Wow, look at these explosive updrafts here. Just so beautiful. I mean, they're filling up the whole sky here. Oh, we got some deer ahead of us on the road. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we got some deer on the road up here. Go, buddy, go, buddy, go, buddy. I don't want to hit you. Come on. Oh, he's just going to be chill. He wonders what I'm doing. He's just chilling. There they go. I'm in southeast Kansas. I'm near, I'm a little bit east of Fredonia, Kansas, maybe like north of Parsons. I don't know if you guys know where that is, but it's maybe like an hour to the northwest of Joplin. So I'm not too far from home base here. But Hopefully this anvil can kind of spread out a little bit, and we can get some nice nice mammatus or something. I'm going through like some random river. I'm going through some river valley. I don't know what's going on with my terrain, but if I lose service, it's because I'm going through some random river valley. So apologies if I disconnect here. Like, what is this road? Oh my gosh, what the heck is this road? Look at this dumb road. I'm like declining like hundreds of feet through this valley, river valley thing. Oh my gosh. I've never been on this road. Sliding all over the rocks as I'm going 20 around the corner here too. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Kansas, rural Kansas is gorgeous, guys. Wow, look at this storm. This storm is just exploding right now. I don't know if it's ever gonna start rotating again, but it's all disorganized. There's a whole forest, guys, to my, I don't know what to do. There's a whole forest to my right. Okay, it looks like I'm kind of gonna get out of this little forest area here, and kind of gonna get to some actual, you know, terrain where I can watch this thing. Wow, look at that updraft just exploding. As we get towards sunset, we're gonna see some crazy colors on this thing. We still have a rainbow. It's not quite as vibrant. Still got a rainbow. We're gonna get some crazy colors on this storm. Hopefully I got some connection here. I got a perfect view. Give me a second. Give me a second here to get in some position. Okay. I want to angle my car so hopefully nobody's driving up here the way I angled this. Wow, look at that. That is so pretty. No tornadoes, none of that crazy stuff, but look at our view, guys. Wow. Look at that supercell. I mean, at least it's trying to be a supercell. It's not entirely a full-blown supercell, but it wants to be. It's a wannabe supercell, guys. And look, way off in the distance, look at that. There's another supercell way off in the distance, all the way down in Oklahoma. This one's in Kansas. Here, let me angle the car back a little bit more. Let me get a bit of a better. Let me get to a better spot. I don't want to be blocking the road just in case someone's coming down the road. Hold up. Here we go. Wow, look at that. Let's zoom in, get some detail on these. On this gorgeous storm. And man, sometimes the best views on days like today is just from afar, you know? I don't really have any reason to get up close on this thing. The only thing I don't like is these like kind of gray clouds right here are kind of gonna ruin any, like, you know, picture, you know, that I try to grab of this thing. Guys, unfortunately, YouTube suspended my monetization. I don't have any idea why. Okay, but get this, okay? I randomly get on my YouTube one day, and all of a sudden I see this notification that's like your monetization has been suspended for reuse of content, which I don't even know what that means. I've never reused content. I mean, I've never reposted videos, and I mean, obviously all my streams are authentic and real, so I don't know what the heck is going on with that. But yeah, guys, I have a Venmo and stuff, but obviously it sucks for them because the thing is, now I gotta wait 90 days to reapply to get monetized, and it's like, well, when you apply to get monetized, they take like, 15-20 days to verify it, and then it just isn't very ideal. So I'd rather have them suspend my monetization now in the fall time than in like peak storm season. That would really suck. But just enjoy the view here. I mean, incredible view. Yeah, these kind of like mid-level clouds. I'm in southeast Kansas. These mid-level clouds right here, I don't really like to see those, because they kind of obscure our shot. So that kind of isn't the best thing to see, but hopefully these things can get out of here. Move out. I'm in, I don't know what county I'm in. I know what city I'm around. I'm near, let's see. I'm just to the east of Fredonia, Kansas. I'm kind of near Fredonia, Kansas. So, oh no. These clouds are moving in right as we get to golden hour. Do I remember you? I'm not sure. I know a lot of people. So some people just slip my mind. Do I know you, or have you been in the stream before? Yeah, Hannah, you live in the area to the northeast of us. Yeah, so I mean, if you're to the southwest of Fredonia, you're kind of out of all the storms. You're probably getting some storms earlier. You've been in my stream before? But these things are kind of headed towards Joplin, where I'm from. Master Rosie, I think I remember you. I think I remember the name Rosie. I'm not sure, but I think I do. Are these mid-level clouds gonna ruin our shot here? It looks like they are. Unfortunately, can't do anything about it. Here's our storm on radar, right there. So you can see we're just to the west of it. Parsons, just north of Parsons, is getting slammed with probably rain and some small hail. Probably 1 inch in diameter hail north of Parsons. I don't know, I'd rather just sit back here and watch the view, instead of getting in the mess of hail and stuff. We'll see, maybe when it gets dark on my way home, I'll drive through it. Freddie forgot me, Connor forgot me, Reed forgot me. I used to be all in the streams for months, and then I got busy from school and could not be in the streams. Huh? That's crazy. Man, look at that. Look at that. Look at that anvil starting to really spread out. The anvil is kind of that, like, see that wispy part? See how the updraft goes up and then it spreads out like a big mushroom or like a nuclear bomb? That's what we call an anvil cloud. So once the storm hits, there's a certain point in the atmosphere where the storm can't go any higher, and we call that the equilibrium. And once that storm hits the equilibrium, it will spread out an anvil. So that's what it's doing right now. Wow, this is really pretty. Wow, incredible updraft, getting blocked by mid-level clouds just a little bit. Oh, look at this classic big fat mushroom cloud here. I may go just a wee bit further east in a second, but not sure. We'll see. Yeah, I'll probably go a bit further east or something. But the best view is from afar, guys. The best view is from all the way back here. Look at how straight those edges are. That's kind of crazy. How straight those updraft edges are on both sides. It's like a big square. Thanks for tuning in. I really didn't expect very many viewers tonight, so you know, 25 people in here isn't too shabby. You know, it's September, so obviously the severe weather ain't too active right now, and obviously this isn't anything too impressive. But I mean, it's pretty, but you know, it's not very action packed. So I appreciate everyone for tuning in tonight. Just a lovely evening. Max posted my stream. W Max. Wow, this is a gorgeous view here, guys. So we're on the back side. Yeah, it's trying to be a supercell. Yeah, I mean, it's really, I don't know if I'd call it a supercell. I mean, no, not really. It's trying. It is severe. It's warned for a 70-mile-an-hour wind, 1-inch hail. I mean, it's trying to be a supercell. Earlier, this thing was kind of a supercell, But then it kind of got a merger, and it kind of just turned into this big blob. And this is pretty cool. But what's my location, guys? I'm just to the northwest of Parsons, Kansas. Maybe about 20 miles northwest of Parsons, Kansas. Maybe about 60 miles to the northwest of Joplin. So kind of in that area. All right, here we go. Our mid-level clouds are kind of getting out of here, so we're kind of getting a nice view of it now. I'm gonna position slightly east just to see what we can't see. Gonna get just slightly closer to this thing, and then yeah, northwest of Parsons. Look at that, we got some Amatis forming on this anvil here. How do you become a storm chaser? Well, you just go out and do it, man. Just let it rip. I was always interested in weather as a child. And then around 15, 16 years old, I was like, hey, why not? I'm just gonna go ahead and do this thing. And I went ahead and did it. So here I am now, about 4 or 5 years into storm chasing. I've probably seen around 80 tornadoes. I gotta get an exact count, but I've probably seen around 80 tornadoes or something like that. Probably seen around 80 tornadoes. I'm looking to see my 100th tornado in 2025. So that should be coming up. Our sun is about to set, so maybe we'll start seeing some lightning soon. Or yeah, Hannah, at this point, I've chased so many storms and chased so many tornadoes. I know about everything there is to know about storm chasing. So one of those, spotter classes isn't going to do me any good. And I'll just go there and, kind of hear a bunch of stuff I already know. But if you're trying to get into chasing, I would suggest going to one of the spotter classes in your area. I think a lot of the local, this was for the question, become a trained spotter. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Hannah, I agree. If you want to become a storm chaser, those trained spotter classes are definitely pretty valuable. And of course, like anything nowadays, I mean, there's YouTube videos and all that stuff out there that can teach you a little bit about storm chasing, Here we go. We're getting some oranges in here. Look at this, guys. Look at that. That is gorgeous. What a view. Look at that Mamatis. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. I haven't really been live in quite a while, so yeah, 75-year-old weather nerd, yeah. That's going to be me in about 50-something years, 55 years. Look at this updraft. Look at it. Here's the meat of your updraft right there. Look at that. Look at that updraft in the middle, and then it really sprawled out. Incredible. Now, I wish some of these little gray clouds right here could just get out of the way, but, beggars beggars can't be choosers, am I right? So we'll just have to. It does look like cotton candy. You know, a lot of my storm chases are so adrenaline rushed and, you know, crazy. So sometimes it's nice to just kind of sit back and, you know, just enjoy the view, just enjoy Mother Nature, kind of sit there, watch a slow moving storm. And, you know, sometimes, you know, a change of pace is nice. Yeah, Florida has a lot of these cauliflower, nuke bomb, mushroom looking storms. I call them thunderheads. I haven't seen any. There's definitely quite a bit of lightning on this storm. I haven't seen any lightning shoot out of the back of the storm yet, so. Wow, look at that. The sun is going over the horizon now. And we are getting some color on this thing. All right, I'm gonna maybe scoot just a bit closer to this little storm. I think I found a good viewing spot. I'm gonna scoot a little closer to this thing as the sun's going down. Yeah, the plains is breathtaking, guys. I love the plains, man.
Starting route to Queen Road. Proceed to the route.
There's nothing better than just a storm on the open plains. Some anvil crawlers would go crazy right now. I don't know if that's gonna necessarily happen for us, but some anvil crawlers would go crazy.
Turn left onto K47.
Yeah, these are the mountains of the plains, guys. These are the mountains of the plains. Wow, guys, this is incredible. Give me like 3 minutes to get in position here. We're gonna go through a little forest here. If I lose connection, I apologize. Oh man, I think these mid-level clouds are trying to clear out just in time for us to get a nice view of this thing. Let's just pray we hit no deer coming back here. I'm gonna turn east in about half a mile and we're gonna get a view of this thing. I mean, just gorgeous right over the trees, right? Bang, look at that. Look at that. Wow, guys, that is just incredible. That is just incredible. I love the weather. It's just so gorgeous. the weather. It is just incredible. Here we go, turning back east now. Hopefully we
Turn
don't.
left onto K47.
There's a lot of deer back here in these little areas. Little areas back. Ooh, big time bump. Ooh. Oh my gosh, fresh rain on the road. Smells like heaven out here. Wow!
Turn left onto Queen Road.
Look at that. Look at that view. Man, I want some anvil crawlers to just pop out of here. I don't know if that's gonna happen for us, but I would love that to happen.
Turn left onto Queen Road.
Should we just sit right here and just watch this thing, guys? Just sit right here off the road. Wow. We're just gonna sit right here. We got some little clouds on the right here trying to ruin our perfect view. That is not ideal. All right, some of these clouds are gonna start getting real orange and pink. Look at this view. Where are you from? A quiet silence. Where are you from? It's been pretty active for most of the country. Woo! Uh-oh, these little dumb mid-level clouds are trying to come in. It kind of makes it look even cooler, though. You know, you can really see the contrast between the oranges and the grays. But I don't love it. Wow, look at the detail here on this cloud. Manhattan, Kansas. I've been through Manhattan a couple times this year. Yeah, it hasn't been the most active year. I actually saw a tornado, about 20 miles north of Manhattan. You know, maybe about, I don't know, but a little more than a month ago. I don't know if you remember. But there were some tornadoes in your area. Nice view here. Here come these clouds I was talking about coming in. Junction City, I can't remember. Let me find the name of the town. This storm is still severe warned, guys. Just beautiful, guys. I mean, just incredible. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. A quiet silence. I believe it was near Wheaton, Kansas. It was kind of close to Westmoreland, maybe near Wheaton, about a little more than a month ago, maybe. Look at this backside of this thunderstorm. Man, I wish we did not have all these clouds blocking our view. It could be worse though, so no complaints. I imagine at some point we're gonna start getting some pinks in here. Small tornado, but some damage. I flew for the first time in about 15 years and was mesmerized flying over thunderstorms. Yeah, thunderstorms are awesome on the ground. I bet they're even better above ground. Let's go a little bit past this little town here and see if we can't get a better view of this thing. It's getting a little far away. Open up the channel Max wants to raid. Tell Max that I never figured out how to do that. So, I'm sorry, Max. I apologize, Max. Didn't quite figure out how to do that. Uh-oh. There we go. Max, I'll go get it done, I promise. I forgot about it. I just missed out on what? 5 point something? What? Oh, here we go. Speed trap right here. Speed limit goes down to 30. Oh, here comes the fog on the windows. Here comes the window fog. Yeah, I could never figure out how to turn on my redirects or whatever it was called. So, kind of busy. Oh, 5.3K viewers. I'm sure they all wouldn't have come over here, but yeah, I should get it figured out so he can read your. He's gonna raid me. Just incredible view, guys. I'll stream a little bit after dark just in case we get some crazy lightning or anything like that. Right now I haven't seen any lightning, but it could just be too bright. Yeah, I got the best looking storm out of all the chasers today. That's definitely a W for me. We're gonna stay with this thing. This thing is gorgeous though. Sun is now down below the horizon, so we're gonna lose daylight pretty fast. Bob Ross would love this. That's true. Bob Ross would love this one. I know, Brayton. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's okay. I don't know how to turn it on, because, like, I tried to turn it on and it got, like, would not let me. Steering wheel's still making the noise. I've tried to get it fixed, like, 3 times and nobody knows what's wrong with it, so just have to live with it for now. Alright, I'm going to stop somewhere up. I'm getting a little closer now, so I'm going to probably stop up on the top of this hill up here. You get a nice view of it without power lines, hopefully. Is that too much to ask for? Max is ignoring you now? You're going to stick... I'll stick with you, though? You're a United Kingdom... You mean United Kingdom, I guess, by UK, I'm assuming. Now we got all these dumb power lines right here. Wow, guys, this is incredible. Look at this, man. This is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. This is exactly what I kind of expected to happen today, too. So, this was the expectation. And it came to fruition. Look at it. It's getting orange, man. Wow. It's getting orange. Orange. Maybe the power lines, honestly, if anything, add like a little effect to it. Kind of cool. Kansas has W sunsets. Always. Forever and always. All right, now we're losing the sunlight. See, it's getting a little bit. It's getting a little bit darker now. Appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Appreciate all the support, guys. There was a tornado north of Duluth, Minnesota, I believe. Yeah, hey, if you're in here and you're not subbed, I mean, what are you doing? Okay, I'm starting to see some lightning now. Maybe we'll get a nice little show in the next 10-15 minutes. This storm's definitely a beauty, though. That's for sure. We're losing sunset. We're losing the sunlight now. Yeah, the lightning's coming in. Look at that pink. I don't know if you can see it very good on the phone. There's a lot of pink in there. We should have some good lightning. I believe, like, this storm is just on my way home. So, I mean, hey, I might as well kind of follow it. Right? So, might as well follow it home. Man, it's really pink in there, man. Wow. Really pink coloring on this storm. Yeah, this thing's right on the way home, so maybe we could just vibe in here while I drive home. Is there any lighting in there? Let me know. I think I see a little bit. These are some of the most insane colors I've ever seen. Wow. Here we go. Sun's going down. Look at those vibrant orange colors. In person, it honestly looks much more pink to me. But I'll show you guys. I mean, this is what, I mean, on my phone it looks orange. But through my phone, but it honestly looks more pink in person. If anything. We had a rainbow earlier. Nice little rainbow. A couple times. Here we go. We're losing the last bit of light. Look at this guy up here. Look at that guy up there. See how it's pink, orange? It's a little higher up than these other clouds. Man, the plains are gorgeous. I agree. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This storm in front of me is weakening a bit. It's definitely on the weakening trend in the last, 40 minutes. There you can see, I'm the blue dot. You can see that storm to my east. And it's kind of weakened a little bit, but it was never too strong to begin with. But yeah, here we go. Sun is down now. We got this one little last updraft that's holding strong. But for the most part, these things are kind of weakening now and kind of on their way out. We might get some light. I mean, but the lightning is we are getting some lightning. Lightning's kind of going down too. At 69 likes, I think we can get that up a little bit. Maybe get it up to 75. Got 30 people in here, so. Hey, Kent. I don't know if you're in here still, but if you're in here, Kent, thank you for the $10 Venmo. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah. Hey, Kent, appreciate the $10, Kent. Brayton, I think the colors are gone now. The sun has set. We got some yellows, oranges, and then it turned to pink towards the end. But yeah, these colors are gone. I might keep the stream going just for a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, for the $1 million views. I might keep the stream going for a bit if we have some lightning here, but probably gonna end it soon and kind of head towards home.
Hussein Obama's brother is.
And yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. There's a football game on right now. Yeah, guys, these mid-level clouds are dumb. There's a football game on right now. Might get home and watch that. Let's see here. We got a line headed towards Nevada, Lamar, Pittsburgh, Rich Hill, Butler, Adrian. Got some scattered storms down towards Tulsa. I don't know if anything fired down towards OKC. It might have not. Nothing really fired down towards OKC. Got some little, like, kind of supercells, you know, going. Got some little supercells going west of Tulsa. Kind of on their way out. But, yep. I'm gonna go ahead and start headed back towards home base. And, maybe we can chill a little bit in here. If anyone has any questions, I'm always down to answer. Anything you just want to say, you just feel like saying something, just say it. Always welcome. I don't really restrict too much in my chat. I mean, sometimes it gets a little crazy. As long as people aren't like cussing each other out, you know, I probably really don't care. How's school going? It's going all right, Elaine. I'm kind of to the point where, like, you know, I'm about a year away from graduating college. So, you know, at this point, like, I'm just a little bit burnt out, you know. After going through, you know, obviously going all the way up to through high school, it's a lot of school. And then, you know, once you get to college, you know, it's easy to get a little burnt out towards the end, but it's going all right. Not too bad. I don't have a big workload. You know, I got a decent bit of homework and stuff, you know, but not a huge workload compared to some of my other semesters. I'm really excited, guys. This spring, I'm planning on kind of cutting my classes in half, and I'm gonna go online for half of my classes. So, and then try to go fully into storm chasing, you know, just for the spring. And we're gonna see if that works for me. You know, work full time when I'm not chasing, and then other than that, goes, you know, do some classes online and go fully into chasing. That's the plan right now. So I should have some very consistent streams, and the stream is gonna get better. Gonna get a higher quality stream. Probably looking to add a camera. Probably want to add a camera on like the back or the side of the car. But we got some lightning here popping up. Oh my gosh, we're so shaky on this camera. I'm gonna fix that too. That's also on the agenda. And I'm gonna fix this dumb car. It's still making these dumb noises. I tried a few times, didn't work too well. Max Velocity sent me a message. I'll try to hold this camera a little bit steady, but might not fully be able to while I'm driving. Up and up now in these cells. I mean, nothing too impressive, but we got a little bit of, it'll get a little better here in the next 10 minutes as it gets dark. These storms could never really... these storms were pretty, but they could never really root and fully become supercells because of that. Max, YouTube randomly suspended my monetization. I like hadn't been on my channel for like 8 or 9 days, and then I into my channel and it says that it's suspended because I've reused content, which is weird because I've never reused content. Then they go on and they don't tell me, like if I reuse content and you flag me for it, like, you know, you'd think they'd give you the specific videos to delete or that you reuse content. And they didn't give me any specifics. And since it had been a week since they suspended me, I could no longer submit a appeal video. So now I have to wait 3 months to just reapply totally for YouTube monetization. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what, all my videos are, I've never reused content, and all my streams are very authentic and real. So I don't know what they're flagging me for. But, you know, I don't care if I'm streaming on YouTube when I say this, but YouTube screwed me over. YouTube screwed me over, and they do it to a lot of people. So YouTube, get your stuff together, man. All right? YouTube, get your stuff together. It's ridiculous, but I don't make that much money off of YouTube, you know. I've made a few dollars here and there, but so I'm not too disappointed about it. You know, it would matter a lot more if like YouTube was like my livelihood, but you know, like, I mean, I'd rather have it happen now than in like the middle of peak storm season, like in May or something. That would suck. We got a little top going up there to the left with some lighting on it. No, I'll just have to wait till like, you know, like November or something, and then or actually it'd be like December, and then reapply, and then I know, right? I know. To get my redirects on, I don't know how to do it. Yeah, I need the chase. Yeah, I mean, I have a job and I work and I save up money, chase, but you know, if I can make some money while I'm chasing, of course, that's real nice. Helps me pay for gas and, you know, car repairs. Is Max done streaming? I mean, I guess he's done streaming because he's popping into the chat. Got a stop sign up here. I'll maybe leave the stream on for 15-20 more minutes here, you know, and then I'll probably just vibe to some music or something on the rest of my drive. I maybe have a little more than an hour here, so not too bad, honestly. Look at that pretty view right there, the clouds popping up. A little more than an hour drive left, I think. I don't even have it in my GPS. I think I just kind of know the way. Maybe I'll stop. It's just lightning until I end it. This storm is completely like dead, so maybe I'll just end the stream now. Look at this thing on radar. It's like almost completely dead. There's a new little cell to my south, I guess, that actually doesn't look like anything, so. I mean, it's a little something, but nothing impressive. Have you ever met Reed Timmer? Yes, I've met Reed Timmer. Sean Casey. I have not met Sean Casey. I don't know who Josh Warman is. Who's Josh Warman? Maybe if I see a picture of him, maybe I'll recognize him. Got a little bit of lightning in a little tower right there on the left side of the screen. Little tiny little tower shooting up. Matt Labonte's in the What, guys? I know I'm losing connection. Am I back? I even have my booster on, and I mean, it just has to be a bad area, I guess. Well, shoot. Maybe my booster is not on. Yeah, it's in and out. I'm not surprised. This spot isn't too great for service. It's not too good, but it's not terrible either. I mean, there's much worse places. Like and sub. I think we have like 3.
Starting route to Joplin. In 6.7 miles, turn right onto US.
Guys, there is some lightning popping up to my south, so maybe I'll point the car towards that. Am I in a good connection? Someone let me know. Am I back? Are we back or no? Are we still suffering? No. Someone let me know. We are in the middle of nowhere, so obviously it's to be expected. A lot of little rivers and creeks around this area. That obviously doesn't help things. All right, y'all, I'm gonna turn and face south and see. Still watchable, I'm back. All right, I'm gonna go like another quarter, maybe like half a mile, and see if I can't get a decent view of a little bit of lightning maybe to my south. Hopefully, like, it doesn't disconnect by the time I go another half mile, so we'll see. I don't know about Sunday. Sunday was looking good to me like a few days ago, but I think Sunday's really kind of falling apart. I don't know if there's gonna be any good severe weather Sunday. Saturday could have something all the way in like New Mexico or even the Texas Panhandle. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna chase that. I mean, if it really looks that good, I mean, since it's on a Saturday, I can make it out there, but I don't know if it's gonna be too worth my while. Look at that little cell to our south here. Maybe we'll try to get a little view of this thing. It had some decent lighting on it just a minute ago. Bumpy road. Of course there's so many trees now. Here we go. Not bad. It's about as good as we're gonna get here. Next to a creepy abandoned shed to my left. So pray for my safety. Maybe I should lock the doors. But it should have a little bit of lightning in that cell. Yeah, there we go. We can watch this thing for a minute. Maybe it'll pop up even more. Doug, disability check. Are you getting paid? All right, I think my booster's not doing too hot, so let me see if I can hook that up. Because what the Sigma? What the heck? Yeah, nice little cloud right there, guys, with a little bit of lightning in there. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at all that little lightning on that cell down there. There it is. Now, on my way home, we're actually going to turn south. I had a Velcro strip up here to put a booster on, but I think it fell off, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe my connection just got better. Maybe not. But yeah, this cell, like I said, it might pop up, and it did. We'll go live as long as we can. Guys, I legitimately might chase New Mexico on I legitimately might chase New Mexico, guys. On Saturday. I don't know. We got the windmill. We got the windmills in the background. I mean, in the foreground, the nice little Thunderhead cell in the foreground. Max, look. Yeah, I'm good. Just watching the storm.
Okay, just make sure.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Nice guy. He checked on me, make sure I was okay. You're eating ice with a fork? Your family thinks you're crazy? Well, I think you're crazy for eating ice with a fork. Guys, I'm in southeast Kansas right now. I'm, you know, maybe kind of around the I'm around the Parsons area. Wow, this cell really blew up out of nowhere. Here, sweet. All right, I might reposition here, okay? And I'm gonna go east, and we're gonna lose our vantage point of this cell for like 5 minutes, okay? But then I'm gonna turn south because that's the route that takes me home, and we're gonna get right back on it in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to angle the camera actually so we can get it. But look at that, that's pretty. That's real pretty right there, guys. Try to angle the camera and get you a view. If not, I apologize. We're just repositioning quick. I want to get home and watch this game and maybe do a little bit of homework. I don't know. Tomorrow's Friday, thank goodness. So, creepy little shed right there. Got another little cell out here to the north. This game sucks. I mean, it's the Jets and Patriots, so maybe that's not the most surprising thing in the world. But hey, if I chase New Mexico on Saturday, I will get out of class around noon tomorrow, and I'll probably just go straight from class to here we go. We can get a view of it on the right. I'll probably go straight from class and start my trek. I have family that lives in Lubbock, Texas, so it's perfect. I can have a place to crash. I have a place to crash in Lubbock, and then I can get out there to New Mexico. Dude, guys, I want to see Tom Brady. I want to see Tom Brady commentate a Patriots game. What did you guys think of his commentating debut? I didn't get to see a ton of it because I usually watch NFL Red Zone. I'm an NFL Red Zone kind of person, but... Oh, Max, I'll see you later. Hey, Max, we got to play NCAA 25 soon, okay? I gotta whoop you in a head-to-head. We gotta set that match. We gotta set up a match on NCAA. See ya, Max. Yeah, I've been busy too. I'll text you though, but we gotta set that up. Headed back towards Joplin, headed back towards home here. And
Starting route to Joplin.
we can get home
In about
around
3 miles, turn right onto US
get home
55.
around 9, about 9:20 maybe. Not too bad, not too shabby. Thank you, Brayton. You've been awesome tonight, man. Really active in the chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody in the chat. It makes my evening a little bit more interesting. We actually have some nice lightning here popping up to the east. We got about 2 miles to the turn till we turn back south. Hopefully we don't encounter any deer tonight, because this area has quite a bit of deer, and I know it's getting to that time in the year where they're out more. It's almost deer season's only about what is it? Like a month or two away. Getting to that point in the year. Some bright lining now. Hey, the quiet silence. Appreciate you for tuning in, and I love everybody. I love everybody who tunes in here, and that's my goal. I want to show off the beauty of weather to everybody, Mother Nature, Lord's creation, all of it. We go. My PayPal ID. Hey, my PayPal, my PayPal, my Venmo,
At the next
my
stop sign, turn right.
Cash App is all in the description. So if you're looking for that stuff, it's in the description of the video.
Turn right onto US 59.
If one of the links doesn't work, I guess try to just search up. If the link doesn't work, it should have my handle on there, so you can just look that up if the link happens not to work. But the link should work, I believe so. There's a nice flashing red stop sign, perfect. Getting some bugs on the windows now. And I just made my windows worse, trying to get the bugs
In
off.
about 12 miles, turn left onto US 400 East.
And now we need to get it really wet. I don't know if that's gonna make it better or worse. Maybe just made it a little better. There's our cell that we've been looking at here. I mean, just off to the south. 95 likes, guys. We can get to 100. Come on. What are we doing? We got to get to 100. Or 94 likes. Did someone unlike the stream? Uh-oh. That's not good. Sadly not monetized. Yeah, guys, I was monetized, and then they suspended me for literally no reason. So, look, I mean, I'd rather have people give me money through Venmo and stuff, because YouTube doesn't take a portion of it anyway. But it is nice to have the YouTube super chats, because people can send me messages. Because a lot of times, if someone wants to send me something through Venmo, I can't really see it during the stream. Whereas if they send it through YouTube, it just kind of pops up. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, YouTube's dumb. They suspended my monetization. I don't know why. They're stupid for that, but we're gonna get it back soon. So we're gonna get it back. But yeah, YouTube, I know they've screwed over some other people in the past, so I'm not the only one. But I hear about it all the time. Brayton on main page? Huh? Man, it smells like lake water, dude. I'm driving and it randomly smells like lake water. This is kind of odd. What, the Sigma? Alright, hopefully my booster's working perfectly fine now. So my connection's okay. I don't. Oh, hey, Brayton. Hey, brother, I appreciate the $5 PayPal, Brayton. Thank you so much. And North Texas weather. I don't know if you're still in here, but appreciate the $15. That was extremely generous, North Texas weather. And thank you, Brayton, as well. I don't know if you guys are. I know Brayton's probably in here. I don't know if North Texas, if you're still in here. But thank you for the PayPals. I appreciate it, guys. All my gas is more than covered for tonight. So appreciate it. Y'all are amazing. We got a little tower right in front of us, and we got a little tower to our southeast. You can see, but we got a bigger tower to the southeast. Man, these things are getting a little bit electric now. Getting a little electric. Starting to get some more lightning out of these things, and the sun's going down. Helps that out too. Boom! I'm glad I continued to stream. We got some nice lightning. Mother Nature's fireworks. It's not July 4th, but we're seeing fireworks tonight. This one to the left has really got a lot of lightning with it. The one thing that's gonna suck if I decide to chase New Mexico is I'm gonna miss college football Saturday. I mean, there's nothing I love more than sitting down, watching college football, you know, relaxing. So that's gonna, that would suck. And obviously the 12-hour drive isn't ideal either, but maybe more like 10 hours, 10 to 12 hours. For me to drive 10 plus hours is gonna have to look really good for a one-day thing. Oh, we'll see. It's possible there's not going to be really anybody streaming. Dang it. What's up, Elaine? Welcome. I'm getting some outside air through these vents, and it smells like a Missouri lake for sure. That's what it smells like out here. Sorry about all the noises coming from my steering wheel, guys. I've been to some auto shops trying to get the issue fixed, and well, I've heard like 3 different things of what's wrong, and no one's been able to fix it. So you know, it is what it is, I guess. But man, that storm to our left here is really good looking. Hey, I'll see ya, man. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Guys, I'm probably around, I don't know exactly where I'm at. Let me get my location. I'm just to the north of Parsons, Kansas. I'm headed down right into Parsons, Kansas. I'm about 60, 50 or so miles northwest of Joplin. Bang! What a big lightning strike on the right side of the camera. Wow, the Jets are beating the Patriots pretty solidly right now. I guess Aaron Rodgers is like that. Yeah, I can DVR all the games, but I'm not going to go back and watch them. If I already know what the scores are going to be. Jets look like a solid team this year, maybe like a French playoff team. They got some talented players. The Patriots are rebuilding, but they actually don't look too bad in the first two games. But I guess they're not doing too well against the Jets right now. I watch a lot of football, so if any of you guys are, you know, football enthusiasts, a lot of lightning here, just lighting up the view here. Pretty good. I don't know how well it pops up on the stream. Interestingly enough, I think the smaller cell to the right has more lightning than the one on the left. All right, guys, we're headed in. We're entering the city limits of Parsons, Kansas.
In 1 mile,
So
turn left onto US 400 East.
about an hour from home is what that means. We might not be able to see the lightning as good for a few minutes since we're going through a little town. For this area, it's more like a city than a town. Big enough to have a Walmart. Got a bunch of bug splatters on my windows.
Turn left onto US 400 East.
Alright, we're going to be going to the east now. Are we going to lose visual of the... Guys, this storm just went severe warned. Alright, let's drive through it. Let's drive through it. It just went severe warned. We're going to drive right through it. Just off to the east. There's actually another cell off to my north too. See it in the distance over there. We got multiple little cells here, all in the same spot, same general are.
For about 45 miles, continue straight.
All right, we're gonna get some action maybe if we drive through this thing. Maybe some quarter-sized hail. Maybe we might miss it very slightly. Chanute, Kansas, representing in the chat. Awesome. I am not far from Chanute. I'm maybe 40 miles southeast of Chanute, going through Parsons here. This storm might slide just south of me Maybe I'll change my route up so I can perfectly intercept it, though. But thanks again for the beautiful coverage. Been in a lane. May everyone enjoy a peaceful night. Thank you so much for tuning in. From Wisconsin. Hey, Michael. Once my stream is over, go to my channel, and there's a video of an insane tornado I saw in Wisconsin, near Bellevue, Wisconsin, in the far southwest corner of the state. My first ever Wisconsin tornado. Actually, my first ever Wisconsin tornado was quite the doozy, too. Quite the impressive tornado. Skibbity! Let's not start that. Let's not start the Skibbity memes or whatever. I would love for somebody to tell me what Skibbity actually means. I've been wondering for, months now what Skibbity really does mean. What the real meaning of Skibbity is. We got mid-level clouds blocking the storms now. That's so sad. They just don't seem to want to go away. Lightning's maybe dying down a slight bit. It's still there though. Home of the EF5. What are you talking? Joplin? Are you talking about Joplin? Home of the EF5? Guys, I live the area that I live in, Joplin, got nailed by the EF5. So my neighborhood has no trees. I live on ground zero. Now when the tornado hit Joplin in 2011, I was fortunate enough to live on the other side of town, so I fortunately did not get directly impacted. But the area that I live in now was directly in the danger zone there, the EF5 path. The house I live in now actually was one of the houses impacted by EF5 winds, which is actually pretty nuts. So, I guess that's a pretty unique spot for a storm chaser to live in. Just happen to live in. Dude, I was 7 years old, okay? So that was 2011. I was 7. I'm 20 now, but back when the tornado hit, I was 7. Sorry about the connection. That's inevitable out here, honestly. We are so back. We are back. WeBoost. I have a WeBoost. It works very good, actually. For the most part. Obviously, there's still spots, even WeBoost isn't gonna, cover, but sometimes WeBoost can't even save you, but it works pretty well in my experience. So, Brayton, no. Maybe there's a tree or two out there that's still debarked, but They actually left a couple debarked trees up as like monuments, or like, you know, kind of like symbols, or like in remembrance of the tornado. So actually there is a couple debarked trees, you know, that they kind of left as like you know, to remember the lives that were lost and stuff. But no, I believe that any other tree that was debarked was just hauled off. But no, there's not very many trees. All the trees in my neighborhood are brand new trees, less than 10 years old, so, or around 10 years old. So I can see for miles. It's kind of nice, actually. But
Severe thunderstorm warning affected area ahead. Please proceed with caution.
the Brayton, I think 9/11 ground zero was probably much worse. Yeah. But no, I mean, it's definitely, I guess 9/11 is just kind of two buildings, you know, whereas two massive skyscrapers collapsed is much different than, you know, neighborhoods of 1 or 2 story buildings. But I would compare the damage to like a nuclear bomb. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen pictures of like Nagasaki or Hiroshima, but I mean, it looks a little similar to some of those, you know, towns that got hit by F5 tornadoes. Moore is the same way. You know, everything is just completely wiped out. It's really sad. I remember getting out of school like 2 weeks early, and obviously as, you know, like a 7-year-old kid, I was just excited to be out of school. You know, I didn't really realize the magnitude of what was happening. You know, I was just happy to have early summer vacation. But, you know, as I got older, obviously, I mean, you know, you realize how bad it is. I mean, I was not far off from getting caught in that tornado, and, you know, who knows if I'd be here or not. Like I said, it kind of clipped me and my family on the interstate, so I think I'm pretty fortunate to still be here after that tornado. And now I put myself in the path of even more tornadoes, so funny how that works. Survive one, have the urge to see all of them, I guess. Yeah, hey, I know. Lady Storm, the deer are plentiful in this area. Trust me, I know. And it's getting to that point in the year where they're out a little bit. They're out in a higher frequency, so I'm watching out for the deer here. I'm paying attention to the road, watching for these deer. Here we go, we're getting some rain on the windows now. Here. Guys, we're gonna try and core punch this storm. Maybe not, maybe I'll avoid it so I can get home quicker, I don't know. No, we can get close to core punching it. Well, we're on the north edge of the storm right now. You can see my blue dot. We're on the northwest side of the storm. Let me get a better image. We're on the northwest side of this storm. So we're gonna go due east, and then at Cherokee we're gonna turn south and then core punch it. So I'm gonna put that in the GPS here. Yeah, hey, Brayton, I'm not gonna read that comment because I'm driving. It's a little bit long for me to read while I'm driving. Last thing I want to do is crash in the middle of this storm. Going 70. And I'll put the route in. I think that route's a little slower, but we'll do it. I'm gonna intercept this storm here, guys, and then I'm gonna call it a night on the stream. So,
Starting route to 79.
in 10 miles, we're gonna
In about 10 miles, turn right.
turn right and intercept this thing full on. Hopefully we can make it in time. I think we will. Wind is pushing out of the south still. This storm is severe warned for 1-inch hail, guys, and 60-mile-an-hour wind. I don't know if I believe either one of those. I could maybe see I could see maybe the 1-inch hail. I could see that, actually. I don't know about the 60-mile-an-hour wind. We'll have to find out. But you see that little pink core? I mean, that could definitely have some 1-inch hail in it. Near West Mineral. I'm gonna get a better streaming setup here at some point to where I have like a little radar with my location in the bottom corner somewhere. But for now, this is what we gotta work with. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm hydroplaning now. Hold on, I gotta be real careful, guys. Okay, yeah, Brayton, send it to me on Twitter, and I'll read it later on tonight. Double chunk chocolate cookies. Getting foggy here with a lot of rain. My goodness, I cannot see. There's a lot of leaves kind of scattered about on the ground. So I'm wondering if the storm that came through earlier had some big time wind, because there's a lot of leaves on the ground. So I think we had some big time wind here earlier, maybe 50, 60 mile an hour winds popping through here. Alright guys, we're trying to core this storm. I don't know if we're going to make it in time. We'll see. I think we can make it just in time. Maybe we'll find some hail on the road. The mid-level temperatures today are not very cool, so I wouldn't be surprised if these storms are kind of struggling to produce hail. But there is good venting for supercells, so it's entirely possible, you know, that there is some good hail here. We'll have to find out. A lot of lightning on this guy. Here we go, we're gonna start getting into some heavier rain now. I am tired, man. I need to get some sleep, dude. I got 8 a.m. class, dude. I want to be up for my 8 a.m. class. So I gotta get home and get some sleep after this chase. 8 a.m. class on a Friday sucks. But I guess it's not as bad as an 8 a.m. on a Monday. Oh, here we go. We got some nice lightning. Michael, where do you go to school? Got an 8 a.m. too? Hey, Brayton, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. Thank you so much for another $5. Appreciate it, man. Very, very generous. Maybe once I get monetized, maybe once I get my monetization back from YouTube, I can have like members. I can get some members on here and do like special streams, or more personal, forecast. Maybe I could do some like forecast videos, or what I really want to go. The direction I want to go in is I really want to try to focus a lot on the 4-state area. Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas. I really want to focus on this local area around Joplin, Springfield, Tulsa, Southeast Kansas, Pittsburgh, Branson, Bentonville, Fayetteville. I want to focus on this kind of local area around here. But I mean, obviously also, I go around and chase all around the country, so I really want to focus nationally too. But I really want to try to get some videos rolling and focus on the 4-state area. Try to build up a more like personal following locally. Alright guys, we're trying to core punch this thing. We got to get a little bit farther south. But I think, dang it, we're going to miss it. The storm is moving faster than I thought. But actually, I think if we just go due east, we're going to maybe get in the core. So we might go due east. I don't know what the fastest route back to Joplin. I think the fastest route to Joplin anyway is just going due east. So, looks like it.
Starting route to Joplin. For about 23 miles, continue straight.
We're going through Cherokee, Kansas right now. Going through Cherokee. Oh my gosh, I need to get some Rain-X on my windshield. Forgot to do that. Getting a little hungry, man. I don't know. Maybe I should get some dinner. A lot of people out on Thursday. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just saying, you know, like, I really would love to focus on this 4-state area. Maybe I'll get 2 separate channels. Maybe I'll get one that will really focus on the 4-state area, and then maybe this will be my main one where I do all my streams and kind of focus more nationally. Or there's a trash can knocked over in this parking lot over here, so, and there's some leaves scattered about, so obviously this area got some, you know, 50, 60 mile an hour winds here I don't know if it was from this storm that just hit 5 or 10 minutes ago, or if it's from the one that hit like a couple hours ago. But there's obviously some big time winds here. Elaine, I'll probably focus here. You guys can see all the leaves in the road. See leaves scattered about. No, I'll probably focus a lot on like Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. You know, maybe mostly, you know, maybe the 4-state area. But I have focused quite a bit on Kansas City and, you know, St. Louis and all those areas. You know, the eastern side of Missouri tends to not get quite as much severe weather as the western side, but they get quite a bit too, obviously. The Ozark Mountains are kind of like a tornado, not necessarily like a dead zone, but tornadoes aren't quite as common over the Ozark Mountains. The phone is on 11%. That's not great. Leaves all over the road. They must have got some big wind earlier. Also, we're getting to that point in the year where leaves are starting to fall off the trees, but it's not quite fall here yet. We've actually been really hot the last week. I think the high in Joplin today was like 96, and tomorrow it's going to be like 98. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, we're breaking records. I think the high out here in some of these areas out here towards Parsons and stuff were like almost 100. You know, like, so I mean, Tulsa got up to like 100. It's like been hot. It's been hot recently. So I'm ready for some fall like temperatures here. Lately, yeah, we haven't got much rain around here. We got a lot of rain at the beginning of July, and then it kind of just dried out. And now we're getting some drought going on. All right, guys, we're getting some heavier precip now. I think we're starting to get towards this core. Let's see if we can't find some hail in here. We got a little hail core maybe up here. I don't see any evidence of hail on the road yet, so we're still severe warned for 1-inch hail. Radar indicated. I don't see any hail on the road.
Oddly enough.
So maybe the core is just to the south of us. Could be the case. It should be right over this road we're on, the hail core. Look at those pinks. Should be right over this road here. So far, kind of a dud of a storm, you know? No quarter-sized hail, not even pea-sized hail. No crazy wind. So we'll see. We'll go a little further east and see if anything changes. I'm not too confident. Obviously, this area got some... No tornadoes today, guys. No tornadoes. It's possible this area did get some big-time wind. Actually not possible. This area did get some big-time wind earlier. Guys, that storm we saw during sunset was producing 60 to 70 mile an hour wind right over this area. All right, I think I see some hail in the road. Maybe. I think I saw some hail in the road. We'll see. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe that's just like more leaves, but I thought I saw some hail. Maybe the storm's dying out on us right as we got up to it. We should be right over the hail core, if there is one. Maybe just slightly north of it, but we should be right there. So disappointing. Well, why that person stopped on the side of the road, I don't know why. Unless they were stopping for some reason. Because it's barely... I mean, it's not really raining that hard right now. I mean, it's kind of like a moderate rain. A lot of construction over here. I might have been tripping. It might have just been leaves in the road, not hail. So, I think I was tripping. Chat. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Look at this. Due east of us. Look at those pinks. We're headed right into it. If these people would hurry up and drive. We gotta start booking it over to this hail core. Maybe it was hail in the road. Maybe I was right. Guys, I haven't seen hail in like... I saw hail like 3 weeks ago in like South Dakota, but I haven't seen good hail this year, actually. So I kind of do want to see some nice hail. I want to really kind of get around this guy because he's going 10 miles under the speed limit, bro. I mean, I know it's raining, but I mean, it's not even 10 under. You can go 55. I mean, that's not... The roads aren't that wet. Trying to catch up to the storm here. Come on. Alrighty. Now we're going 15 under the speed limit. Trying to get to the storm. Alright, I think we're getting some small peas. I think I just saw a couple peas coming in here. Alright, now we don't even hit the light, bro. Are you kidding me? Sorry, guys. I'm just road raging right now. Guys, there is some small hail in the road. Nothing too big. Maybe some peas. So... I really wanted to get in the core. Guys, look. Oh, here we go. A little bit of hail. I want everybody to be safe when they drive, and like, you know, I understand that like not everybody can drive in the weather. I'm probably a little bit more equipped to drive in the weather, obviously, than most people, I'm sure. But I mean, when it's barely rain, I mean, you guys can see it, right? Like, it's barely raining. Like, I mean, when it's barely raining and people are going 15 miles an hour under the speed limit, I don't know about all that, you know. Now, if it was pouring rain or something, or there was a bunch of water in the road, then obviously I would probably be going 15 under the speed limit too. But some people should not be out at night. And then this light takes, you know, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. I don't know, I think the hail core is a little bit east of us, if there is any. Hopefully this guy doesn't like brake check me. Kind of tailing him pretty hard. What do you guys... Look, guys, I'm a nice dude. I honestly usually don't get any road rage. I probably was road raging literally over nothing, but I just have to find something to complain about, I guess. I don't know. I'm just bored. Now the rain's getting a little heavier, okay? Now I could maybe understand driving a little slower here. And it's getting a little heavier. But I'm the kind of person where, like, I'm just gonna blast through the storm 70 miles an hour. You know, the longer you drive slow in the storm, the more you got to drive in the rain. You know, just blast through it real fast. Get through it, and then you can drive in the open air. The faster you get through the storm, of course, safely. Here we go. Here we go. We're getting a little bit of wind. A good 30, 35, 40 mile an hour wind right here. No hail other than some peas, but some solid little wind. Max is still in here? Yeah, Max, I'm still live. Real windy here, leaves blowing everywhere. Max, I'm gonna end the stream in like once I get out of this cell. Here we go. This guy's had enough. He's pulling off the road. He's had enough of it. Here we go. Big time wins. That guy's had enough of it. He's pulling off the road. Here's some hail. Here we go. Getting a little bit of hail now. There might have been a quarter in there, maybe, probably not. Probably like a half-inch size hailstone or two in there, and a bunch of peas. Maybe we're getting a little bit bigger now. If you've never seen the Patriots play like this, you clearly have not been watching the Patriots for the last 3 years since Brady left. Because they always play like this. Hey, we're up to 125 likes. I appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you for liking the stream. If you haven't subbed to the channel, we're trying to grow here. Max, you had your glory days, all right? You had your glory days. Just pack it up and become a bottom feeder, okay? That's what y'all deserve, okay? You had the glory days, all right? Now pack it up and become a bottom feeder. Hey, I like Drake May. I think Drake May is very talented, so you guys got something to look out, look for. And Deborah, I can't read that whole message there because I'm driving in this weather, but I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Where am I at? I am just east of Cherokee, Kansas, west of Pittsburgh, Kansas. Oh my gosh, big time hydroplane here, and we're really slowing down. Person in front of me went from going 50 miles an hour to going about oh my gosh, I'm just driving straight through a puddle. I currently can't see the road, so that's nice. This is getting pretty rough, guys. My vision out here. We should have been through the storm already. I guess we're kind of moving with it, maybe, or something. I'm not sure. If these people, thanks, guys. I'm always safe. Safety's number one priority. Always more storms to chase tomorrow. Oh, is Ryan Scholl in here? What's up, Ryan Scholl? Ryan, are you making the trek down to New Mexico? I was maybe considering driving down there, but I'm not sure. I gotta look at some models. You know, maybe when I get out of class tomorrow, I might just start driving down there. Is John McKinney in here too? Does someone say John McKinney was in here? Yeah, always a possibility. Yeah. For me, it would take it to look, it would have to look pretty good for me to drive 10 plus hours down there. On a college football Saturday too, man. That's the thing. Like, I want to sit around and watch football on Saturday. So I would have to be pretty excited about the setup to really go down there when I could just sit at home and watch college football. So 130 likes. Putting in the work tonight, guys. I didn't even expect to go live until that sunset started getting pretty crazy, so. Long and drive defensive. I'm the kind of person that I'll drive offensive or defensive. I can do both. It depends on the situation. I think sometimes if you drive too defensive, then you actually end up causing more accidents if you're too cautious. But obviously, if you drive too offensive, you can also cause accidents. So. Max, buddy, you guys are going for a top 5 draft pick. Let's be honest. You should be happy you're losing. You guys need another You guys need a good receiver. You guys need a weapon. You guys need a good receiver or a good left tackle. Or you better tank. John, how are you doing? How are you doing? How's Freddie doing too? I saw Freddie in South Dakota, you know, a few weeks back. How's Freddie doing? I know Freddie was out chasing that trash in Iowa today. Man, Max, y'all look good week one. I'm a big Ramondre Stevenson fan, so I like Ramondre Stevenson. A little tired, yeah. John, are you still preaching over at the little church out there? Are you still preaching out there? That's awesome. Well, yo, I'm gonna maybe hang out in here for a few more minutes. I mean, our chat's getting pretty active now, so I was gonna end the stream, but maybe I'll keep it running for a few more minutes here. But I'm gonna be home in about 20 minutes here, actually. So getting pretty close. We are now back in Missouri. About, you know, almost home. You're teaching through the book of Daniel. I don't think I've read through Daniel much before. I'm reading through the Gospels right now. Maybe I gotta read through Daniel soon. Yeah, it's nice to be chasing close to home because I got an 8 a.m. I got 8 a.m. economics class tomorrow, so I really didn't want to go too far today. But the best storms ended up being, you know, only an hour and a half away anyway, so that it all worked out well. Now, Saturday, if I do want to chase, I can make it work because it's on a weekend. So I only get a certain amount of skip days for class, so I got to use those skip days pretty wisely. So it works out that it's on a weekend if I want to chase New Mexico. Yeah, economics are kind of boring, but I mean they matter. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. We've had a solid, you know, 40 viewers at a time, 30, 40 viewers here, so not too shabby. I can see the lines now. Yeah, I know, it's great. We're finally out of this little cell. We're in the bullseye there for a minute. Thanks, Roadster Jim. I got a year left of school or so, so I'm a little bit burnt out. To the point where, like, it's like, you know, you start wondering, why am I going to these useless classes? I'd probably learn more just, you know, going into the workforce. But, you know, that's how it is. You gotta finish the degree out to get hired. You know, it's just how it is. So yeah, Max, don't you only have a semester left, or do you have a little longer than that? I can't remember. Two semesters, including this one. So you're a semester ahead of me. After this semester, I'll have 2 left, so I got a little more than a year, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna get my degree, unless I blow up. The only way I don't finish my degree is if I blow up on YouTube or something in the next year. But even then, even if that happens, I'll still finish it out. But no, I'm planning on finishing my degree out. I mean, I'm so close to finishing it, so might as well. Yeah, there's a big tornado up north, all the way north of Duluth, Minnesota, all the way up in the north woods of Minnesota. Cheaper to get it done now, you're correct. I'm lucky enough to get, you know, solid financial aid, so I mean, I definitely smart to use it while I can and not wait. I also go to a relatively cheap school. I go to Missouri Southern. So it's I mean, as far as colleges go, you know, about $4,500 a semester is, you know, relatively cheap for college, for most colleges. So it's not too bad actually, compared to what it could be. I know people that go to college and get in, you know, $100 grand, $200 grand of debt, you know. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty lucky. I went to community college for 2 years for basically free. So I graduated community college with no debt, and then now I have like maybe like $8 grand. Not even that. I think I have like maybe like $5 grand of debt, and I'm almost done with college. So I mean, I'm sitting in a pretty good spot compared to what a lot of people do. I mean, I always say, you know, if you're going to go to a more expensive college, you probably would want to have a scholarship or in-state tuition. I've never understood people who go out of state to go to college if they don't have a bunch of scholarships or something. But, you know, it's a little bit boring, but I think community college is definitely the way to go if you can. If there's any youngins in here, in high school, if any of y'all in high school are watching this stream, just remember community college is the way to go if you can, or trade school. And then if you have good scholarships and you can go to a big expensive school, I also think that's great too, obviously. But I mean, I'm just going to become a teacher. So I mean, if I'm only going to make 50 grand a year being a teacher, there's no point. There's no point going to a expensive school if I'm only going to make 50 grand a year. Maybe if I was going to go be like a doctor or something, maybe then you go to an expensive school, or an engineer, because then it's going to pay off. But if I'm just going to be a teacher, you know, it's probably not worth it. It's just worth going to the cheaper school. Like my older brother is an engineer. He went to a more expensive school, but he's also making a lot more money out of college, so it all evens out, I guess. All right, well, I had fun tonight talking to y'all, and honestly, it was no tornadoes or anything crazy. Some gorgeous sunset pictures. If you want, go check them out. They're gonna be on my Twitter. Twitter is just my name and then WX. Same with my Instagram, just Ben Williams WX. You want to see those pictures? They're up there. Or I guess X, whatever you want to call it, X Twitter. But yeah, appreciate everybody for tuning in, and I don't know, I got a few donations on, I told you, like I said, YouTube suspended my monetization, so that sucks, but I did get a few Venmos and PayPals. If you guys gave me some donations through there, I appreciate it. I think I shouted everybody out who gave me a donation on there. So appreciate all the kindness, guys. I appreciate it more than you guys know. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here. So I appreciate everybody reaching out, donating to the stream, and
in 1 mile,
I'll see y'all next time. Maybe Saturday. We'll see.